What do you do when your daughter experiences moral failure? Let me explain what I mean by moral failure. You get a call in school, she was found doing something really immoral with a boy, or you found her doing porn or masturbating. What would you do? In Africa, we love apologies as parents. So the moment the child says they're sorry, we're touched by it. If they wrote us a note, if they cried, we're touched by it. And we forgive them. And maybe we withdraw some privileges. The question is it really enough? If she was watching porn, you take away her devices. Is it really enough? Today, I want to walk us through what it means for a child to experience moral failure and what God is counting on you as a parent to be able to do for that child. Stay with me. My name is Irene Banwell. As a parent, there is no question that when your child experiences moral failure, you would have thought that you have failed as a parent. You feel like, did I not teach enough? Shouldn't this child have known what to do? What is this? There's a sense of despair. And so when this sense of despair comes in, it can actually distract you from the real thing that is happening at that moment. And so you may ask, Irene, what's happening at that moment? In those moments, your child's flesh is trying to take the lead in their lives. Your child's flesh is trying to dominate their lives. Your child's flesh is trying to control your child's life. Your child's flesh is trying to make your child a slave to their desires. And so let's walk that through. That's the root of the problem. They have an appetite that they cannot tame at the moment. So it tells us two things. There's appetite and there's need for taming. So let me ask you, dear African parent that loves to be told how sorry your child is. When your child tells you they're sorry, did they learn how to tame the appetite? The answer is no. Can they even identify what the appetite is? The answer is no. So it therefore means that our children apologizing to us is only the beginning. And many children who apologize don't even know what they're apologizing for. Sometimes they don't know whether they're apologizing because they were caught or they're apologizing because they did something. And so even when they do something, there's not enough knowledge as to why they did it. Not from their point of view. Walking them through to know, why do I find myself doing this to prevent it from recurring again? Yes, if you found your child watching pornography, it's easy to say, I'm taking away the devices. That's a good first step. But we need to always think about that desire. How do we tame that desire? What's the fuel for that desire? I'm going to be doing a series around this, but today I want to start at, is apology really enough? Because I know that apologies are not enough. Apologies are not enough because many times children are not really sorry about the actions that they took. Rather, they are sorry because they were caught. What it means is, if your child was not caught, they are most likely to continue the behavior. And real repentance or change begins when a parent can sit with the child and find out whether the child knows the gravity of what they've done. So your child is masturbating. It is more important to find out the risk on their health and have a conversation from that perspective than taking away the device. Because when you take away the device, I hope you know that the person that is masturbating is able to sit down on their own and recreate the imagery in their mind and trigger themselves all over again and masturbate without the aid of a tool. So, dear parent, I can't tell you everything in a single video. What I'm saying in essence is, when your child experiences moral failure, you have to know that apologies are not enough. Them telling you they're sorry does not really mean they're sorry. And the only thing that can bring your child to a place where they're truly sorry is when your child realizes the level of harm they're doing to themselves as a result of their actions. So, dear parent, you need to learn how to not make your children's issues about you, about how you feel, or how they hurt you, on how they're bringing you shame, to understanding that their flesh, their feelings, is trying to control their lives. Thank you so much for for stopping by today. I hope you learned something and that you've taken away some actionable steps that you can get working on. One of the things we've done is design different resources to support you and your daughters. We have some links running across the screen or in the caption that give you access to our online store, so you can purchase some of the resources we have and get using it in your home. And if you'd like to talk with us, we have a WhatsApp number scrolling on the screen and also in the caption. Whatever you do, make sure you take actions towards the things you've learned today. And I'm always looking out to support you one way or the other. We look forward to seeing you in our next episode.